Hello everyone, I am Rohit. I on behalf of Sri Aurobindo Society would like to welcome all the teachers to one of the most successful and innovative idea sharing platforms of India, ZIIEI. Here we will be discussing about new and innovative techniques for the different lessons from our chapters and in short, how to make the whole process of learning fun and interesting for the kids. The chapter that I'll be covering today is from NCERT board, subject Mathematics Class 5, and the name of the chapter is Be My Multiple and I will be a factor. The innovative idea that I will be using for explaining this chapter is known as concept explanation. The main innovation behind this idea is to give the kids a hands-on experience so that they can have a better understanding of the lesson and so that they can easily relate it to their day-to-day life. The main concepts that we will be covering with the help of this idea are concepts of multiple, concept of factor, and how to use the four operations of mathematics to problems involving length. Before starting the lesson, we need to make some pre-arrangements like 3 by 3 grid with consisting of different numbers and some few stationaries like sketch pen, red, yellow, blue color. You can take any color. First of all, we'll focus on introducing the theme of the chapter to the kids, and for that we introduce our game called Meow. We ask the students to say out numbers one by one, serially, row wise. One will say 1, 2, 3, 4, it will go on like that. But the main twist is, when it comes to 3, instead of saying the number, the student will have to say out meow. Again, it will continue like 4, 5, then when it comes to 6, instead of saying the number, the student will have to say out meow. That means with the multiples of multiples of 3, instead of saying the number, they have to say out loud, say out the word meow. That way we continue with the game, and whoever stays till the last will be the winner. At the end, we explain to the kids that the numbers at which they were not saying out the word, but instead they were saying meow, are called the multiples of 3. We continue with the game, we continue with the activity. We divide the whole class into small groups, say 3 groups. We give them the grids, 3 by 3 grids that we have prepared from home, consisting of different numbers. Then we ask them to mark the numbers which are multiples of 2 with red color. We ask them to mark the numbers with blue dot, the numbers which are divisible by 3. We ask them to mark the numbers with green color which are divisible by 4. After doing that, we explain to them that the numbers that they have marked with different colors are the multiples of 2, 3 and 4. And to further continue with the activity, we can give them homework. We ask them to go home and play with their parents or siblings the dice game. We ask them to take 2 dice and just throw it on the floor, note down the number and record all the numbers in a notebook, and relative to that they have to take to whatever number it is divisible by. Say we ask them to take 3 numbers, 3, 4 and 5, and if it's divisible by 3, they will tick by 3. If it's divisible by 4, they will tick at 4, and if it's divisible by 5, they will tick at 5. That way they will get a better understanding of the concept of multiples. Next, coming to that class, we focus on giving them the concept of factors. For that, we do another activity. We ask the students to take 1 pencil, 1 sharpener and 1 rubber from each of the bags. We take from each of them, we collect it with us. Then we divide the whole class into 3 groups and allot 30 pencils to 1 group, 30 sharpeners to 1 group and 30 rubbers to 1 group. Then we ask them to make small groups in such a way that none of the item is left out. Then explain it to them that we can make the groups in different ways. We can make 2 groups, 15 by 15. We can make 3 groups, 10, 10 and 10. That way we can make different groups. We can make small groups also consisting of 5, 5, 5, 5 and all. And all these numbers, with the help of which we can make the groups, are called as factors of 30. To further continuing with the activity, we take all the students outside. We ask them to collect different pebbles and stones and leaves. Then again, we are, as the group are there, we ask them to again make groups with those items so that they can get a better understanding of factorials. Next, moving on to giving them the concept of using the four operations of mathematics in solving problems related to length, we prepared different small shaped cardboards with the help of cardboards. 2 feet cardboards, we cut them into 2 feet, 3 feet, and 5 feet. We make different cardboards. Now we ask the students to come and floor the middle part of the classroom with the help of those cardboards in such a way that none is left out. Then we tell them that if you want to find out the common multiple by which we can easily cover all this, we can take the common multiple of 2, 3, and 5. That way we can easily cover the whole passage without leaving any area. That way we explain to them about the different uses of different operations for solving problems related to length. To further continuing with the activity, we can give them homework. We can ask them to go home, prepare cardboards in a similar way of different lengths, and take a particular area of their home and try to tile it up with the help of those artificial tiles. That way we continue with the class. If we start teaching the students in this process, we'll be getting a lot of benefits apart from the normal process, apart from the usual learning about multiples, factors, and about using different operations. They can also learn different things like critical thinking. They will be developing the critical thinking. It will also help in improving the decision making process. It will also help in building the teamwork among the kids and many other benefits along with it. That's all for this lesson. If you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to our official channel ZIL.